Good day everyone. For today, we'll be doing an activity where we perform RAID installation of the following level, such as strip volume, mirrored volume, span volume, and RAID 5 in our Windows 2008 server RAID. So, I have this Windows 2008 server. I will just shut down it first to start. So we must shut down our Windows server first. So basically in RAID, what we do is we partition our disk in different volumes such as strip volume, mirrored volume, span volume, and RAID 5. And that's what we will be doing for today. So select your virtual machine, click on its settings, and under settings go to storage, and you will see this add attachment button, the blue clipboard with the green cross. So select the add attachment and select hard disk. And here you can add, you should create a VDI such as this. I already have one on my own. I have 11 on my own, 12. We will be needing 11 for this activity, so I'll be creating 11 of it. How you create a VDI file. So click the create button and specify the file where or the directory where you want it to save. But for default, it will be saved to where this main virtual machine is saved. And for this example, I'll just use 50 MB for each. Click the pre-allocate full size, finish. Once that's created, it will be called as Windows 2008 Server RAID 1. So just create more. So give 50 MB. Now that we finished creating our VDI files, I created at least 12. We have to add these VDI files under this controller SATA of our virtual machine. So to do that, you just simply double click your created VDI file. Click this and it will automatically be added. Just do this for all of the created VDI files. After you added all of your VDI files, just select OK to save it. The startup port should be displayed. Now that's done, we're gonna start our virtual machine now to set our partitioning of the RAIDs. So now that our virtual machine had opened up, we're gonna go to our server manager in our start. Open server manager. So what we're gonna do first is this strip volume RAID. So what you have to do in server manager, you're gonna go to storage and then disk management. So this is partition style is not recognized by upper expression. But since we're only using small storage, as we said earlier, is only 50 MB, we're just gonna use MBR for the master boot record. But if you use like GB storage, you can use GPT as the note said, but for now we're gonna use MBR. So the disks that we added here, so disk 0, the main disk, and the disk 1, 2, 12. So what we're gonna have to do now is right click here, so you can see that we weren't able to select the volume partitioning. That is because we are not an admin, so we have to set user as an admin. So now we're an administrator, go back to server manager, under storage, disk management, and select our disk 0 again. Right click, so now let's start with strip volume. So right click on disk 1, then new strip volume, so just click next. Then on this part, it will ask to what disk we should add. So we will add disk 2. So disk 1 and 2 should be included in your strip volume. So set the other inputs as default. Click next for this. Yes, click next. So volume label. Since this is the strip volume, we'll name this as strp vol. For mirrored volume, we'll name it mirror vol. For span volume, span volume, this is 35 volume. So since this strip volume, we'll name it as strp vol. Click next and then just finish. And just yes. So you will need to wait for your drive E to appear. After that it appears, it should be displayed here. Here, this is your strip volume or the drive E. So now let's move on to mirrored volume. Mirrored volume now. So since we already used disk 1 and 2 for drive A and strip voluming, let's go to disk 3, right click, mirrored volume. So just click next, then it should include 3 and 4 on this volume. So next, we're gonna name it as mirror vol. So next, and then finish. Just yes, and wait for it to load again. It should be drive F. Here, this is our mirror volume. Now, next what we're gonna do is the span volume. So we're gonna go to disk 5, click the expand volume. Next, we're gonna include 3 disks here. So included the disk 5, disk 6, and disk 7. Click next. So since this is span volume, we'll name it that We'll name it this as span call. Next, and then finish, and wait for it to load again. It should be drive and ship. So here our span volume or the drive chip. It shows that it is healthy. Now for disk 8, RAID 5, here we're gonna include 3 disks again. So disk 8 is included, disk 9 and disk 10. So next, then we'll name this as RAID 5 volume. Then click yes. Then now we have our drive. Should have our drive H now here. This is our RAID 5 now. So that is how you create, set up the RAID installation of strip volume, which is showed here. Strip volume should show that your drive is healthy. So far everything is healthy. So thank you for watching. That's how you perform a RAID installation in a virtual machine. Thank you and goodbye.